and it's a reputable university. So, I mean,
It's weird because I guess the focus of the article is them saying that they wish that their dad would have talked to them instead of their mom. So I guess women do, when they get older, like when they get high school, college age, instead of their mom kind of just having this very general conversation with them when they're 12, that they kind of wish that their dad would have later in life. But like Kristen said, it's probably weird when they're younger.
Too late.
Yeah.
And it was like, I remember the conversation with mom. Like, I remember having it, but I don't remember anything she said because I just tuned it out.
This sounds really weird. So my sister-in-law is still in high school. And, I'm definitely not her father. I never tried to be a father figure to her or anything. But I feel like I would be the kind of guy who could talk to her and tell her honestly what guys her age are thinking if she were to ask me.
Then Libby will come punch you in your face.
She would. But don't you think that girls that age kind of need to know the real deal about what guys are thinking and saying and what they're doing at that age?
I don't think
only another guy could tell them?
Probably.
I do think that, yes. And I think that it's pretty cut and dry. I think the whole idea is this. From the time they're about 8, all they're thinking about is pudding.
Yeah.
You know what we need to bring back?
That's it.
The chastity belt. It was so popular back in the day.
But
they used it in Robin Hood. Why can't we use it here?
it sounds like very basic and like, oh, really, Bob? But that's the answer.
Well, my dad told me this. This is like one of the only things I remember that my dad ever said. And he said, women give guys sex to get love, and guys give girls love to get sex. And that's how it works.
It's true.
At an early age, especially when you're younger, that you each want the other thing from the other, so you trade off the other thing.
I think it's more like this. I think it's like there's a Pepsi machine.
Okay.
Hold on. I cannot wait to hear this.
We're all ears.
There's a Pepsi machine.
There's a Pepsi machine. This is guys.
Okay. The guys are the Pepsi machine or they're at the Pepsi machine?
They see the Pepsi machine.
They see the Pepsi machine.
And they walk by the Pepsi machine every day.
Yeah.
And they've heard, wow, how great Pepsi is.
Mm-hmm.
And so every day you walk by the Pepsi machine and you see they have different flavors, they have different colors, but you've been told, hey, no Pepsi without a
koozie.
Okay. And so you keep walking by and you keep walking by and you keep walking by, and your parents are saying, you know what? No Pepsi. No Pepsi until you get a little bit old. You don't need Pepsi now. Well, later.
But you went ahead behind their back and bought a koozie and put it in your wallet. That way you have the koozie ring.
Yeah. But all you think about every time you're getting up and you're walking down is that damn Pepsi machine.
In your head all the time.
All the time. What's the Pepsi taste like? What's the Pepsi look like? How do you open the top? What do you do after you're finished with the Pepsi? There's multiple Pepsi questions.
Should I recycle the can or should I just throw it away?
And you definitely don't want to be drinking out of something that, a lot of other people have been drinking out of the same can.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of Pepsi questions. So that's what I see it. So I say,
I can see you having this talk.
Just like a Pepsi.
They will be more confused.
Yeah, and they'll be like,
no, it's okay. I'll just talk to Mom.
I think I'm thirsty.
But anyway, so women.
But Daddy, I like Mountain Dew.
Women, don't be afraid to talk, or little girls, don't be afraid to talk to your daddy about it.
You'll appreciate it later in life.
If he starts talking about Pepsi.
Funny thing is,
he listens to the Showgram.
Tonight, somebody's going to be like sitting watching TV ready, and all of a sudden, your daughter's going to come up and go, can we talk about, and you're going to be like, it's like a Pepsi machine.
They're going to try to talk through that.
For our 7 o'clock headlines. It's that time.